I go by the name of Clay. You can call me Kwame Mathiana Salad, and I'm here with a beautiful... The beautiful...
Delali, you can call me the Alpha. She's always late.
And this is the Mind Expression Podcast.
Yay!
Today we get no bet for a year.
Oh.
Wanna...
That's such a surprise. Is it how... Hi! Oh, I miss him.
All right, baby. I mean, Norbert will always be around. He supports and helps us.
Yeah.
Thank you,
with
Norbert.
stuff.
But I thought they said nothing.
Yeah, that's why he was. That was why he was.
I'm still excited for Norbert.
All right, Charlie. Okay, so Nanekia.
So we're talking about two things today. Briefly, we're going to be talking about monogamy and then polygamy. And then we'll go in and talk about something I saw on Twitter and I find it disturbing. And then I'll introduce that. So let's start with the monogamy and polygamy. Okay. What do you know about monogamy, polygamy situations?
I think in the 21st century and nowadays, this conversation is being have a lot of time.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of men think we are not wired to just be with one woman, and we feel like when we look at the ratio, we look at the number of women. My dad always make this example that when school kids close from school and they are going home, they move in batches, and every batch you see like 6 girls and you see 1 guy, or 7 girls and you see two guys. So it tells you that like the women are more than men. And if we want to be even and not be selfish, women should allow or give the chance for guys to be with
The number of women they want to be with.
They want like 2, 3. Like we should agree and accept it like the Muslims are doing it.
Delali, I know you have something on your chest because I've heard you say it before.
Oh.
Say it.
Well, me, personally, I'm a monogamous person, and I prefer to be with one person. But as it stands now, I feel I've come to accept that men would do whatever they want. They would be with as many women as possible, and it will not be only me. So I would not overreact if I find out that my person has another person.
Would you, when you find out something like that, would that warrant a breakup?
Now, no. Before,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. For me, if we're going to be doing monogamy, it's not going to be only you.
Polygamy, you mean?
Polygamy is not going to be only you. You want to be polygamous, then please don't expect me to also be polygamous.
But do you know that if we check our what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, if you check our system, there's a word I'm looking for.
Statistics?
No, like our body.
Oh, okay.
Our body system, and there was a word I'm looking for, but I can't find it. And it should tell you that men can be with a lot of women, but a woman can't be with like.
I want you to prove it.
The reason why I'm saying this is because, see, a guy can sleep with like a lot of ladies in a day. I
In
can
a
sleep
day?
with like in a day. I can sleep with like 10, 15. But a woman, you'll get her, you'll be bread. Yeah. Okay. Apart from that, a guy can pick women, and in a month, let's say a guy can pick like 10 women, and in a month get all of them pregnant.
Yeah.
That same month. But a woman will sleep with 10 guys, and it's only one guy that will get her pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the debate men are having lately. Say it shows say
Men are allowed.
like that is how God made
The
it.
thing is, men are wired to. I've
Baby
accepted
girl, don't
that
generalize it.
men are. I'm generalizing it. It's madam. There is no man on earth here that will tell me Abner Delali that he's okay with just one. It's maybe he has made his own
I said
decision.
the ones who tell you, see,
They have made a
sometimes
personal
when I say
decision
these
that
things,
I'm-
they feel like, oh, this is what Oakley wants. Oakley just want to be with plenty women. Oh,
No,
Oakley.
no. Say
see,
it.
when I say these things, it is because I've had conversation with a lot of people, and I know a lot of people, and I know child men where I grew up, and see, it is difficult. I know men who are married, and they have side. They have kids that with side that their wives have no idea about.
of.
I know this.
Yes.
So you see that thing.
You get me?
You see,
And this person, in the eyes of other people,
you're perfect.
like, hey,
They
this guy
didn't
then
know, no.
he can't do that. There is no way.
Oh, no.
But he confided he
In
confided
you.
in me and was like, guy,
No,
you
there
know,
are
say I
people
go
like
do
that
this for some outside Accra. We go do some something. I don't want to mention him. And as we went there, I met this person who was helping me fetch water for me, and we did this. You get me? And the person has my child right now. My wife has no idea. Yeah, like
That
things.
took a turn too fast.
Yeah, things like this are happening. If see, I don't know where all these things came from, but like I feel like when you think about it, our forefathers
Forefathers
before Christianity and everything, they had 3-4 wives. They have like 5 wives, and there was peace.
Yeah.
They had many children, 20 kids, and there was peace in the house.
They have
and
all
everything
come
was,
to acceptance that
you get me? And everything was cool. When you are the last wife, you serve like that.
The elders.
You get me? I think the Northerners are doing it. Even the
Even
Muslims
Muslims
are
do it
doing
now.
it. And everything is cool if you have money and you can take care
that's
of
the
everybody.
thing. If
I
you
don't
have money,
problem, I don't have problem, but what I want is if you the man, me, I'm saying this is personal. So man that you want
So
to
if the man wants to be with 3-5 women, you want to also do
no,
5
not
men.
5. No. Don't misunderstand me. If you're with me and you say you want to be polygamous, please note that you're not the only person that is going to be doing it. Why? Because you can go ahead and be doing 4-5 girls, but maybe me, I'll be doing one pair, but the one I'll be doing, it will be more dangerous than the 4-5 that you are doing. And let me also say this. Women, in as much as we are not wired to cheat, you see how it's wired to cheat, right? When a woman wants to show you shege and cheating,
Of course, I mean, women can do that.
go heaven, earth, underground, underground, hell, in in cubicles, you will know. So you may be showing I am perfect as a man, and my wife doesn't know I cheat, but I cheat. Rest assured, when
maybe
she knows.
she knows.
She has just J hair I give you. Let me give you this example. Me, I dated somebody. The person was cheating. Thought I didn't know. Went ahead with it. Oh, we went ahead with it very well. Very fine. When I got to know he was cheating, the next day, we had good sex. Like I didn't see it. And when I got over him whilst I was with him, at that time, nothing a brother.
Nedo aso.
Also falling. Because I knew that at that time I couldn't do polygamy. At that time, cheating wouldn't make any sense because I don't want to cheat. I walked away. So that is me. If I'm with you, you cheat on me. And I feel like at that time, I mean, it's not something I'll be doing like constantly. Every man that will cheat on me, I'll be cheating on him back. If I do that, then I'll probably sleep with half of the men in this world. Because as you guys have said, men are wired, whether wiring or sewing or whatever. Some men are cheats. So what? Go heaven and earth, they'll still cheat on you. If someone like that, wouldn't cheer?
I think what men are saying is that if they normalize this thing and make like women feel like
Understand.
okay, like women get to understand, say, oh yeah, like you can go ahead, but just discuss it with me, and like let's talk about it. And you get me?
Okay, so let me. You
It
this,
doesn't- it
this
doesn't
talking
work,
about
oh.
that.
It won't work. I know
There's a
because
story-
of jealousy, envy, and what growing up, you
The
know
thing
your
is,
mom and your
if
dad.
you are with somebody, party A, the things I do with party A, I would not be able to do the same thing with party B. There's a kind of connection you might have with party A that you would not have with party B, and it will not be the same. So if there's this talking to, and you talk to party A about it, and party B is not okay about how party A is taking it, that's where the you told me about it, but you're doing something else. You told me
No,
about it,
but
but you're doing
you see,
and it doesn't work.
the lally. I get where you are going, no? But there are some women right now that exist right now that they have a deal with their men. You want to cheat, okay? You cheat 3 million, you drop it, you go and do what you want to do. And me, I like that deal.
And the thing,
Because
it is inside movie you are seeing this.
No,
thing
no,
you are
no.
saying.
Real life. I know real life that somebody has, like, the person has an ultimatum with a man, her man, right? You cheat, you pay.
The man can
Remove.
afford it. It's not
Go
Kwame
ahead,
Amate.
go.
It's not Kwame Amate type of. We are talking about Kwame Amate type of man.
Yo, bitch.
And then I broke you.
Yo.
I broke you, bro.
No, but so you see, I mean, for me, if you want to be a cheating man, a polygamous man, because me right now, Yolo Doche has put me in a place where he has disrespected his wife, ex-wife, me, so much with this polygamy. You understand? This polygamous, whatever he wants. His father recently, in an interview, talked about his knowledge about the new marriage the son has entered. And he said he didn't know. He didn't know. He just saw it on social media like everybody saw it. And to him, if you would listen to the words he was using to describe May, he said, she's my favorite daughter-in-law. She's brilliant. She's a computer wizard. She's intelligent. You understand? And you left all this, right? And then in the comment section, I saw someone said, all these attributions goes to show the kind of woman or the kind of man May has turned you into or turned you into. And when you look at the relationship he has with the Judy or whatever now, you see how now Yolo Doche has turned into a laughing stock.
But what I'm trying to say, like what you're saying, imagine it was cool. He wouldn't have to do it in a hiding. He would have that.
You call this one hide?
No, but nobody knew about it.
Till there was a baby.
Nobody knew about it.
Not till there was a baby. They were actually out there before the baby.
Not like the entire public knows, but they were actually seeing each
They
other.
would be posting pictures on social media before the girl got pregnant.
Yes.
And then
But
the
even
whole thing
father
went
is saying
awry.
that he didn't know about it before until it came.
It came on social media.
Yeah, so it was if it
could
was
be
something
happening.
they could have that conversation or a dialogue with. Don't you think he would go to the father? He would feel proud to go and talk to the father.
That
about
father,
it.
I'm going
And
to
maybe
marry a
talk to
second
the
wife.
maid lady and tell her, say, "Oh, this is what is going on. I've met this person and da 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 da," and have that
Okay.
conversation. You get me? Instead of hiding it, and that I think a lot of men are tired of hiding it.
Personally,
me?
would you like to be polygamous?
Oh, I'm not saying I want to I want to do that too, but what I'm trying to tell you is that
I knew what I was doing. Me, I knew what I was doing.
no, what I'm
If you
trying,
exactly, if
what
you
I'm
cannot,
trying to tell you
if you
is that-
cannot accept
no,
it,
see, let me tell you.
if you cannot accept it,
Let me tell
it
you.
goes to show
Let
that
us
it
tell
is
you
not.
something.
You will not tell me
Let us tell
anything.
you something.
Let me tell you something. See, you go explain tire.
There's no evidence.
There's no evidence. Let me tell you something. See, it's not like I want to do it.
Why are you laughing?
But I'm trying. What I'm trying to say is
Yeah.
that if it was a cool, if
If it was like an open dialogue.
and women understood all these things.
Me, I understand. So
and
for this one.
and come to a realization, say, okay, this is the times and seasons in which we are right now, and right now, how about we take it this direction, because we've been taking this direction and they are still doing it.
But can I
so
tell
why not
you-
take this direction and see
Can I counter
if
you?
there will be peace and happiness?
Can I counter you and tell you that if that conversation happens, if there's open dialogue, that my wife, I want to be with someone else. You know, it turns from polygamy. In fact, polygamy, the polygamy thing, instead of it being someone who has more than one partner, polygamy in real life is a man that has more than one partner. Do you get where I'm going?
It should be like a person.
If it's a person, then we will all come
It
to the
doesn't matter
understanding
whether
that
a man
whether
or-
a man or a woman, we can all be polygamous. But in this our generation, what they are expecting when they say polygamy is a man. A man.
No, I think there's a word for a woman who has more than 2 wives, 2 men, 2 husbands. There's a word for that. I think there should be a word for that.
Wait, first, let me do polygamy. Polygamy is a practice or a custom of having more than one wife or husband at the same
Okay,
time.
or husband. So if it goes.
So if
for
we're going to be
everybody.
doing if we are all going
It
to
goes for
agree,
everybody.
if we're going to have an open conversation, then let's make the conversation not be a one-sided thing. Because this whole thing that you are saying that the men want open conversation, please be sincere and tell me that are you talking about both genders being polygamous? Is a yes or
just
no?
talking-
Is
I'm
a
just talking about
no? Is a yes or no?
No, it's just for
Good.
men. Yeah.
So the polygamy that you people are talking about, or this generation, as you are saying, that we are going towards that direction, it is not a polygamy of both male and female.
It's a polygamy.
But life
It is
is
one
not-
man polygamy.
Life is not fair.
Ah, sir.
Life-
Okay.
life
Then
is-
that is why women too like money, and we don't like. Don't let me use the word I don't like.
But what I'm trying to say is that I don't think women want to be with
You don't think?
a lot of.
Be there.
But there is
Just be there.
there is this woman in Kenya who has three husbands.
Husbands, do you know the bashing she received
And
when
it's
it came
not
out?
like the men that are with her too might have also had other people.
No.
They're exclusive.
They're exclusively only married to her. You see? So if we can all do it, then no wahala. You can get somebody who is understanding enough to want to do
Then
polygamy.
you've gone beyond polygamy.
No, I've not
Now
gone.
it's swinging.
I've not gone beyond
Now it is
polygamy. I
swinging.
just
When-
explained
Like,
polygamy
when
to you.
you have when you have like two, when you're in a marriage, then you the woman have like 3 other men, and the guy also has 3 other women.
But I
That is
just read.
swinging.
But I just read polygamy to you.
Yes, but like
Exactly.
they are talking about in a situation.
Okay, life is not fair.
Well, life is not fair.
Life is not-
Abuse is one word again. Life is not fair. People have open relationships. You understand? There are certain people, they're a couple, they are married, they've gone to church, they've gone to do for better, for
A
worse.
lot of people
and they have
the
open marriages.
Yeah, of course. They invite third parties into the bedroom.
And there are people too that he and the wife, they have agreements.
I mean, there are men
You
who
cheat,
are,
you buy me a gift, and the gift has to be expensive.
there are men who will marry
There's that.
women and invite men to sleep with the wife, and
they
will
watch.
stand there and watch.
Is the people have their
all kind of
fetishes.
fetish.
Yes.
And
So if you want
practice.
to make polygamy like a rule, let's all be polygamous. Please don't make it just about men, because some women too also would want multiple husbands. It's not even a joke. Yes.
But Ikea,
Yes, baby.
Do you know that these men, they are not in love with all these women they do their
No.
things with? Oh. It's simple. I feel like they are wired like that. They should leave them. So do whatever you want. Just don't add your Jesus to my Allah.
That's the thing. But then you see, the problem is when they are doing their things, right? They're expecting that they will have a morally sane woman in the house waiting for them.
Because it is what they
they have been trained.
Like Uba Assassin, so this is what is happening.
And in the end, understand that Oakley said we are in a different era and different generation.
So at that time, that generation, they are agreed that if I want this many women, I get married to all of them.
All of them.
And this generation, we don't want to be married to all of them.
We want to
Trust
marry
me,
one.
if it was a cool thing to do, if like the wife we married, you marry is okay with that, you wouldn't want to keep the next person as a girlfriend or a
But
you will marry them.
But
it's not
okay.
it's like,
Let's all agree and let's all do it.
I mean, you are not being realistic.
No. It's not like I'm not being realistic.
You are not
See,
being
there's
realistic.
no
Listen, I understand that.
How many women want to marry?
It's not plenty. No, it's not plenty.
But how
what
many
I'm
men
saying
want to
is,
marry 3 women?
no, I understand
lot of-
that.
in fact,
So let's
For
be
the
realistic.
for the males, it is plenty. But my honest, if we're going to do it, then let's not in the end, when a woman, even if it's 3 women in this world that want to do it, then let's not make it like when the women that want to do it, then the women become a shower or stigmatized and all
For me,
that.
I will never call anybody names when
I
when
mean,
you decide
but there are
to do
people,
it,
there are
because
people
at the
that
end of the day,
they make it look like it's exclusive for
it is
only men.
choices.
It's not exclusive. It's a choice. Thank you. Let's make it a choice, not exclusive to men only.
It should be a
I'm
choice
shouting.
for-
I'm shouting here. I'm shouting here. If you give me 2 men, I can't control. I want. Yes.
But let's not lie.
I'm not. I mean,
Today's
I won't do
generation,
it.
girls get 2-3 men that they juggle.
Exactly.
around. Most girls
But
get that.
then, not Clay. You see,
Most girls,
when
just
the
like
men-
men, they
juggle 5 girls, 10 girls.
Girls are also doing it.
Good.
Let's
The
not
thing
make
is,
it look like
Everybody-
let's not make it look like it's just guys who
No,
are
it's
doing
not just
it.
guys that are doing
Men
it, though.
But when it comes to marriage and settling down, that is when but women are in marriages and are cheating as well.
But I didn't say that. I didn't say they are not. Do you know the number of married women that are cheating? Everybody is doing it. But my own is that we should not make it like it's a national, what do you call it? Let's say all over the world, right? Then we are all agreeing.
It's globally accepted.
Let's all globally accept that it's going to be from both sides. But you don't sit there and then make it a one-man thing and make it look like if a woman then goes to do it, then the woman becomes a whore. And I'm saying a whore because every time, then they start to slut shame women.
But we are just being realistic because
We are all being realistic.
and we are as we are trying to be realistic and comes to reality. We just look at the ratio, like I mentioned in the beginning.
Yeah.
that how many men are doing and how many women are doing it.
Yeah.
So when you find out a lot of men are doing this, then you see that it's a norm with these people, and with this with this gender, and with the other gender, it is not a norm. Yeah, most of the time they don't do it. The women shy away from these things.
So then let's swap it to this. The men, we are going to leave the men to be doing their polygamy as normal, and we'll leave the women to also be taking money from men as the usual. So you won't come and call the girl that is looking for a rich man to
See, at the end of the, so me, I believe that when this dialogue is harder, is people talk about this thing and they agree and they feel like, okay, it is something we can do and we should go ahead with it, because men would want to talk about these things and not hide it, because I think men are tired with hiding
it.
all these things,
Okay,
and they want to do it in the open, and I mean, talk to their wives about it before go ahead to do these things.
On the other hand, you people are tired of being called, you people are tired of being cheaters. So you want to do it in broad daylight.
Understand.
Okay, we too, we are tired.
I mean, won't that reduce the heartbreaks and disappointments?
Okay, it will
and
reduce
all of
it.
that?
It will reduce it. So we too, we are going to be,
Me
tired.
too. Talk for yourself.
Okay, me too. I'm tired of hiding the fact that I want your money. So I'm not hiding my gold digging anymore. I want to show my true
Also, a
colors.
lot of women really want the money, but they behave.
Some people hide it because, see, for some people, maybe when they tell a guy they are with that maybe they want money from the man, the next thing the man will think is maybe she wants him or her she wants him for his money, right? But some of them, they just keep quiet, more boss, and they'll be in the relationship hoping that you, the man, you have sense to be giving them something, right? But then unfortunately, some of the man, men, they don't really have the sense. So then they will cheat and go and be spending the money on BBLs. Yes. So that's the thing. Now let's move on to the next part of this episode. Now, I saw something on Twitter, as I said earlier. This guy, I think he is obsessed with talking about bride price, women, body counts, that kind of line. Now, he made a tweet saying that it is foolish for a man to spend millions on a woman that multiple men have slept with. It is foolish to pay for bride price. It is foolish. He mentioned certain things. I mean, it's on my page. I've forgotten some of them. And then he went ahead again and said, better facts. Do not pay heavy bride price on a woman that a lot of men have slept with. And then in the end, she'll go and invite all those men to come to her wedding. And then those men will come to the husband and say, you are lucky to have her.
Okay. Why do men pay for bride price for women?
What do you think you guys do it? Why do you think you guys do it?
For me, I think it's to show appreciation, one, and also to show to give the woman some kind of value. Say, okay, the one befanike, and to show appreciation to the woman's family. Say, maybe any papa and mama say, oh, thank you for taking care of this person
to this point,
and I am going to continue. But like, I appreciate you with this. I think that is why they take bride price and bride price. Sorry.
Now, do you think bride price is the word tartament or whatever? But do you think bride price and body counts should be put in the same conversation?
I mean, there was a saying that all one area kukwan and yabo. Because if I meet a woman and she has a lot of body count, if she doesn't tell me,
how would you know?
Because if I come to your house and you prepare akoko live soup for me, and now akoko no ye crepe no they prepare. Me bana me very namna me nim so ye crepe wada me nim say me akoko nam. So what I say? So all one area akoko and but if you the lady don't
come
discuss date with the guy, say, oh, I slept with this, I slept with that, I have like 10 body counts or 20 body counts. How would I mean, I'm not saying we shouldn't be transparent and be this, but like sometimes I feel like it's not necessary to discuss these things. So what I say, and I mean we live in a society that a woman kind of loses some kind of value when her body count is like many. Like white people feel like, oh, you've slept with this many of people, then you have a lot of experience. You see, but with us Africans, we feel like the place is scattered. Have you understand?
Yeah.
So now the question here is, does somebody's? I'm not even going to make it just about women. I'm making it both men and women. Why? Because we may be here thinking that, oh, it's only women that when they have a lot of body counts, it means they are cheap or whatever. If you're a man and you have slept with plenty of women, you too, you're a cheap man. You too, you are a man who. It's not just women. It's there. So since when are we going to say that the value of somebody is based on the number of people that they've slept with? Like, for example, we would say that somebody's value to a company is not based on the kind of hairstyle the person does. Like we say those things, that the fact that our body dress doesn't mean so to me, or the fact, do you get me? So why is it that for some people, in the comment section of this video that I made, I said that it doesn't make sense. I feel like this guy that made this statement has been pained. He's in some sort of pain. Obia ye ni bibi manashino. Ebia obabia onone na adani ade. Obia ba befana ye no wedding big. A onu on to me nyebi. Inte bia ashino. Say obia yesa. And people or men in the comment section were like, maybe me, I've slept with plenty guys. That's why this thing is bothering me. But let me set this straight. I'm not bothered. I wasn't bothered because me, I can sit and I can give my body count. And who here? You understand? But then in the end, somebody's value is not about the number of people that they've slept with. Because somebody can come to your house as a virgin, but will be the most dirtiest, nastiest, disrespectful, bad attitude person you've ever met. And then you meet somebody that may have slept with maybe 5 guys, right? A bit more war, but let's say 5.
15 guys.
Some people have over 40. I read on somebody send it. She's 23 years and she has 40
some
body
people
counts.
have
Like,
a lot of. Me, I'm saying 5. I'm saying 5 because for me.
And I'm so here, Juma, like
Juma.
Hook
up and stuff.
Yeah.
But no more. Do they have to count body? Do they have to do body count? They don't need to. They don't need to. So in the end, why would you? And then let's say the person that has the 15 body count is a very respectful, clean, has good attitude. You are telling me that as a man, you will care about the body count and go and pick the virgin because the person is a virgin. You be the one to disflower here.
Yeah, as some way, me born in your dream because a lot of women are going through a lot just trying to find that one person,
yeah.
Because they go into this relationship. You can but Nipana approach you with, oh, I love you, I care for you. He does all the things that you have in a book. So he checks all these things, and you're in your mind. You're like, okay, let me give this person a chance. Then they will sleep with you. One would I react? Then it's a different person.
Yeah,
all over. Like you see, say, and you win now, or mommy all the time. And you win or you get me. Then none of so sometimes I feel bad for a lot of women because a lot of men just want to come and use and go if you give them the chance, and they will come and not be honest. So as I said, well, they will come and not be honest. Like if the world was a perfect place where we can just tell people, say, okay, I just want to have sex. With you.
Yeah.
I just want to make love to you. I don't want more than that. Yeah. You see, like it will be a better place.
Make a lot of sense.
Unfortunately, in this part of our world, you have to lie. You have to give stories. You get me?
You see,
before you go into the pants.
Me, so I feel like
that's why the body counts are becoming many.
No, but okay, every bottle has its lid. Okay, you are a guy. You're looking to have flings. There are also girls that are looking to have flings. But you see, the problem is a lot of the guys, or let me say some of the guys that are looking for the flings, are looking to have the flings with girls that are fresh and not used up. But no human being in this world has even been used up. You understand? They're looking for the fresh.
They're looking
for people.
Fresh water.
So in the end, you're looking for a virgin.
Problem?
You know you're looking for a virgin. But on the other hand, you're also looking for somebody that you're not going to commit to. So you have come to this virgin here, right? And then you have gone. The next guy that will come is coming to look for a virgin. Because this one is not a virgin, then you come and call the person a hoe. It doesn't balance it like.
There are people who still want virgins, like virgins.
Yeah, there are some people that still do.
It's like Oracle, they want to do.
They
want to do. What are you using it for?
I mean, what do you need virgins for? What do you need a virgin?
I mean, they are making this.
Leave the virgins for the young guys.
Leave virgins for virgins.
If you don't want adventure and do things, go find somebody with experience. Then
that's the
thing. Them wine you, then wine your brain.
Let them let your black go back.
Make them wine you, make you. I mean, the guy who said that said,
I mean,
when girls, this should make you advise yourself.
Don't
be
every
telling
man
guys
your body count.
Or person who cry or the cassette 3, we will know it's a lie. But ever find it's in our mind, but okay can't exact because the lie is I broke my virginity when I was in secondary school, Form 2, second term. This is almost every girl's story. Almost every girl. Form 2,
Form
second
2.
2. Form
SHS.
2, SHS,
Form
Form
two.
2, second term. That be the story. Where we
Oh.
know say be lie,
It's
but
lie.
I find it. And another one too, they tell us in the body, oh, I've only dated 3 people.
Okay.
How about the people you didn't date? But you have found it's 3 people.
No, but so at what point do you say you're
But
dating
keep to
somebody?
that
Is it talking
story.
stage? Is it so if you want to calculate body count, how are you calculating it?
The
Nobody
people
counts
you
the
slept
people you've slept with.
Good. And you're talking so we have types of body counts. We have the sex body count and the people you've dated, Abby.
Now body count, when they say body count, is number of people you've
You've
slept
had
with.
sex with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then how is you are saying that we were even saying something about people dating oh you said something. I've forgotten it.
But me, I've dated somebody for less than 24 hours. Is that one to a body count?
No, it's
so-
not.
Body count is we are talking about number of people
People that you've had
slept
sex with.
Yeah.
And you talked about number of people that they've dated.
No, the ladies will tell you, say, most ladies will tell you, say,
They
I've
have only-
dated 3 people,
Yeah.
meaning the body count is just 3 people.
Okay.
You get me?
Okay. They should learn to
but
separate
what I'm saying
it.
is that what about the people they did? Because a lot of time you meet people
You have a fling and it goes.
like you in your head you think you're dating, but nipa no be before for and after the tatata no
Go on.
they move on. You get me? So how about those people? But
So-
like when you tell us 3, you've dated only 3 people.
It means you've had sex with just 3 people.
In our mind we know you're lying.
No.
But you see, subconsciously,
That is what you know. Inti and
no,
one the
subconsciously, I'm glad to say
It's just
eh,
3.
3.
But as I know, say
There are more.
You dey lie. You be like 16 deep or 20 deep. You get me? Like what say, baby? But you dey tell me say.
You are there laughing.
But you dey tell me say be only 3. But you be funny, sir.
Oh, then
so
me there,
women
eh.
for advise themselves.
My man is like you. People are doing 10 and 16 and 15.
They
Hey.
say 40. What now?
Hey.
So women for advise themselves. They shouldn't even.
Any,
they
my man.
shouldn't
Didn't say
encourage these
anything, sir.
conversations. Or can because I've only dated 3 people. Simple. 3 people. You ever find sir. Even though we know it be 10, 20, but you ever find 3 sir.
No,
Don't
but
even
okay.
talk about it. Like,
Okay. So let's draw a line. Okay. We are all shouting 10, 5, 15, 3, 1, 2. What is the cutoff point that
Ah,
okay, what's
and the exams they are throw,
for a man? Okay, you don't care.
Really, me, I don't care.
Yeah, but
I want you to have experience.
so that you come and blow my mind.
Come take my soul from me.
Roll it
Come and take my
to the backside. You did.
Come and snatch my soul from me. Me, I want the go and take the experience and come and give it to me.
So that Chema will be.
That's what I talk about. So me, I don't care about your body count. Me, I don't care. I don't care. But
No.
you see, some women. I don't know. See, I think a lot of women and their vajayjay. Every woman in vajayjay is different. Every day I say this to say the woman say, "Hey, girl, where the way you do." It's only one thing. Is because ABI it is a bit tight. When it is loose, that is when men start thinking saying about where the body counts does. But like I've heard women say it's not like we've slept with a lot of people, but some women naturally.
I was going to say
it
that.
is-
Okay.
You get me? Maybe only the pub penada, but it doesn't close up again easily like other women where they are thin.
So I was going to say this. Okay, when it comes to the big, you've done nursing stuff, yeah. So you actually have to talk about it. Please let these men know it is not a matter of I've slept with 3 billion men. That's how my punani has
You
enlarged.
continue talking.
But you see that thing where because of that, a girl that may have slept with maybe 10, 20 guys will now go and buy tightening medicine. It doesn't. It doesn't. I read a story where a guy has been married to his wife for 1 year. The lady has what's the thing? Vaginismus or something. it's a condition where when the vagina feels something penetrating, I think it's a hormone spasm, right? It closes up. So the more you try to push for it to go in, it's closed up, right? And it will be very painful for both the man and then the woman. Somebody like that, are you going to say that it is because the person has not had sex with anybody? You know, people that have had sex with people that have that vaginismus.
And another thing, I heard ladies saying, said sometimes some women, when they are so much into the whole like foreplay and they become super wet.
Wet.
So when the place is wet,
It's
there's
easier.
something goes in.
It
but
opens
that's
up.
how.
Easier,
But that's
yeah.
how it's supposed to be.
That's
The
how
thing
the
has to
vagina
be
is.
wet.
Yes, that's how the. So a lot.
But some men, I don't know how they think. They
See.
feel say, oh, they be what pro was saying,
but-
or how I use you.
Okay, you do understand
There's nothing
that.
like you.
That is how the thing is supposed to be.
Yes.
How do you think children
Come out.
come out from? It has to be lubricated. Come out up to 5 centimeters. Try quite to clay so yeah, collaboration.
You see, I feel like our men, both men and women, did not get education on our sexual
The thing is, we pick it up from our friends.
and we watch pornography and
TV, like what somebody has said, OBC, and
exactly.
not from experience.
So, a lot of them do not have
Guy,
knowledge.
when you meet woman where it be wet, it be good thing. You did a great job, like you're touching and everything.
Okay, if
And
you
not be
meet-
say, oh, you.
if you
say
meet
did
a man
great
that
job.
knows,
how to do the thing.
if you meet a man that knows his thing, it's not just a regular guy that has watched porn to know what sex is, and then they will just go in and then they come and they feel like they've had sex. They don't know anything about the woman. If you meet a man that knows a woman's body, even the proye becomes brand new. That's true. If you know a woman's body,
That's all
sometime-
you need,
that's
like-
all you need. If you know that if I touch her feet,
She's gone.
it is what is going to make it happen, and you do it well. Otilo, you do it well. Aye me be me. Hey, what you would
It's
like?
gone.
I mean, let me say this. Me, I didn't know my body. When it comes to understanding sex, I didn't know my body.
So
And-
somebody knew your body for you. Oh, Jesus, Lord is Christ is Jesus. Amen. Preach to them.
So if you don't know your woman, please stop making it look like the girl doesn't know shit or
No, I mean we are talking about like I
body
don't want-
counts. Yeah.
And like 99% of the time, India guys will say, this girl or
They
child
don't know
body
shit.
count is because like the place.
But they
is-
don't know.
It's
They don't
open
learn.
up.
They should learn.
And most of the time, it's not like it's opening up.
It's
oh.
because the place
because
is
it's
lubricated.
wet. Have you understand?
And maybe it's overly lubricated and your thing is not big enough to fill the hole.
I
so
know,
it's
right?
your
I
own.
know, right? So that be why all these things they have.
So if it's big enough to fill the hole, you're good to go. So please pay the bride price, okay?
I mean the bride price. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean the bride price. The bride price thing there doesn't make sense. Me, I'm a guy, but I won't stand next to.
But I mean, for me, I feel like bride price is to show that you respect and value the woman you're going to be with, right? People don't just wake up and meet somebody today and tomorrow then go and marry the person. This person that you claim that you're going to marry, all jokes aside, you've been with the person for maybe over a year, a couple of months.
But Ghana people should lower their bride price there. I hear it's too much. I hear they ask for DSTV and some monthly subscription. Oh. Laptop and if anything.
Oh, but
router and
I think the last time I had that conversation with my mom, okay, my cousin went home with a man to go and collect whatever list, and by the time they finished, I think my mom was saying something about the list and the bride price. Everything was about 3,500. Really? I mentioned
3,005.
yes for the list with the lists
oh, okay,
and
with
everything. Yes,
Okay.
3,500. Well, I think for my family, we are not going to. My mom said something some time ago. She said, whatever man that you're bringing home, know that whatever ceremony that you do here, when you finish and you go, it's you and him. Everybody else is sleeping in their house. So if we let him carry his life savings to come and do whatever, then you go home. Are you going to choose stones?
Well, I mean, it depends on every family.
Yeah, it depends on family. So I think in a conversation with a group of people, then I mentioned it, and some guys, hey, let's go and see your family. Let's see. Like a lot of guys were, and I'm like, are people going to see that? Are we cheap?
No,
Does it make us cheap?
No.
Does it mean say we have destroyed? I stay at home.
But have you see? I've had this conversation with some people, and they tell you that most of the time when you're going to marry a girl from like a wealthy home, they don't ask for
Plenty. Is there?
It's the normal, the bride price. They just snap, cook,
they don't really
tama.
ask for too
And then
much.
they'll give you a list.
And
of
mostly
things to
the
go and
things you are buying is for the woman.
buy. It's for you, yeah.
And
Yeah.
very
So they don't
little
ask-
things for the mother. And
So I don't know why.
God,
People come and be
tell that
insulting
guy
our
on
parents.
Twitter that on your papa.
Come and tell our parents, and you're coming to insult we women and make it look like your fellow men that have their own money that want to spend 1 million on marriage. They are stupid for doing it. Anyway, I think that's the end of this particular episode. My guy, if you have a woman and you want to marry her in a grand style,
Do it
do it.
if you can afford. Though.
Don't waste 1 million you don't have.
I
We
know,
beg
right?
you. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode.
Yeah.
It's been an exciting one.
Follow us on all social
All
media
social media platforms and
Mind expression _ podcast.
podcast. And please comment.
Subscribe.
Very necessary comment.
Comments.
Right?
We like the comments coming in.
Yeah. And give us topics. All right?
Yeah.
So we'll see you in another episode. But don't forget to follow each and every one of us
Yeah.
on our respective platforms. We'll see you next week.
Boom.